I'm just gonna say funny things every now and then. Yeah. It's your idea, your show. I just say funny things. You did this before. It worked. Yeah, but that was when it was my show.
This is your show, you cunt.
Well, I'm just an accessory now.
Okay. Alright, can we start the show? Do we want the clapping?
No clapping. Clapping's lame.
Alright, yeah, that is like one of those fake intros.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're starting the show. This is it. This is
Show started.
This is the show.
Yay!
Welcome to our very first podcast. I'm Eddie Ift.
I'm Jim. I'm not going to do that. See, when we do that, we go, I'm Eddie Ift and I'm Jim Jeffries. It's not funny. Just you say both of our names.
Okay.
Because otherwise it looks like we rehearsed it.
Okay, I'm Eddie Ift and Jim Jeffries.
That's good. Good start.
So this is our show, and this is our podcast, and we're doing it, we're not going to say where
We're doing it from our living room in Venice on Breeze Avenue.
You're not supposed to tell
Yeah,
me.
but I'm not going to tell you which number.
Oh.
Hey? So if you come down to Breeze Avenue, because we're actually off Breeze Court, and if you come down to Breeze Avenue, just knock on all the doors if you want to meet us.
Because Breeze Avenue is a walk street, so they wouldn't be able to find their way in. They wouldn't be able to drive down Breeze Avenue.
You can't drive down, it's a walk street, but we're one of the houses, and if you're walking off the road, one of the houses on the left, I will narrow it down that much.
No, not if you come the right way.
If you're coming off the street, we're on the left.
Oh, you're trying to throw people.
Mm.
Okay, so we're doing our podcast here from the living room.
Well, we're doing this because we have too much time on our hands, and a lot of comics have made a lot of money, like Mark Maron and Adam Carolla have made money. Ricky Gervais makes money.
I'll never had anybody famous steal my jokes. It's always like...
I'll nick some of yours.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you really?
No.
You asked me for that one. You want that one about the donkeys and the... remember you asked me about the pornography one?
What one was that? Tell a joke.
About hiring a donkey and capturing a midget.
Yes.
Where would you put that?
I would put that in my old porn routine. With that thing where you go, when I was young...
Yeah.
Yeah, where you go...
if I wanted to see a donkey...
If I wanted to see a donkey fuck a midget, I had to go out, hire a midget, go get a donkey. I didn't just Google midget donkey fist. That one, yeah.
Yeah. But the line was, I have to hire a donkey and capture a midget.
No, I'd say hire a midget as well.
But it's more fun to capture a midget.
Yeah, well, you can't. See, the thing is with midgets and dwarfs, they're very expensive to hire.
Not anymore. It's illegal.
No, not for like bar things.
You're not allowed to throw them.
You're not allowed to throw them, but for like movies and stuff, I heard that when Doctor Who was being filmed at the same time as they were making the Harry Potter films, midgets were at a premium, and it was also Christmas, so pantomime in Britain, they were just like, if you have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and if you put on your poster with real dwarfs, that's a big fucking selling point. That's a big closing move there. That's to get people in, because other people just use kids. If you've hired real dwarfs, then that's a spot on production. So the thing is, they had all these dwarfs in the Harry Potter thing, and they also had dwarfs in Doctor Who, and the Doctor Who dwarfs walked off set because they were being offered more money at Harry Potter, and there just wasn't enough dwarfs in the UK to meet the need.
There isn't a lot of them, and I read in the Wizard of Oz that they were treated poorly.
They had a dwarf wrangler, and a dwarf wrangler would go around. This is on the extra features of the Wizard of Oz, because dwarfs, and I don't know if this is right, but the reason, you know how they grow their foreheads to look taller?
Yeah.
That's through testosterone, right? And they're really horny little fucks, the dwarfs, so they all try to fuck each other. And there used to be a dwarf wrangler, and he's got a credit in the Wizard of Oz, and he used to go around behind the caravans with a stick and go, "Get out of there, you little fuckers! Get off each other like that!" And then all the munchkins and stuff would scatter and run off into the distance.
So you say that they were just sitting fucking each other.
This is why they have little people conventions. Why do you think they have little people conventions? Not so they can all talk about the plight of being little people.
No, that is why.
It's so they can fuck each other.
No, they do, because I've got a friend that's an albino, and he goes to the albino conventions, because the truth is, if an albino walks into a bar, it's not like every girl in the place is going to be like, "Holy shit, there's an albino here, I'm wet."
Yeah.
It's because the only other...
I didn't know there was albino conventions.
Yeah, there's albino. My albino friend fucks midgets.
Right, that's... What type of animal would that make? That would make some type of mule, wouldn't it? It would be some type of hoofed beast.
Well, we started this off...
From Narnia.
What a way to start the show.
No, but but I'm like an albino dwarf.
would be worth $1 billion.
No, their parking sticker would be so great they could drive into the mall. That would be the level of parking permit they would have. That they could drive physically into the mall and then the people go, "Hey, you can't fucking drive in here," and they'd step out and they go, "Oh, I'm sorry, little pale man."
And they wouldn't need electricity because the albino would light up the mall. I like albinos more than midgets, but I want to get into the name of the show.
I reckon we should call it something to do with disabilities.
And
Monterage. That was our name for a while. And we say the word Monterage like as in Mongoloid because all of our friends are fucking nerds.
Because we like to be cool, but we're not. Really.
Yeah, but we're the coolest people. Like my mum used to call me when I was a kid, King of the Idiots. And she was a school teacher at my school. I had a big group of friends, but they were all the retards. But I was in charge. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be like a retard, but I was in charge of all the tards.
It's not very hard to do.
Yeah, but it's something to have a legion of...
All you have to do is like have candy or something.
No, they weren't like mentally retarded. They were just awkward people.
Well, yeah, like our friends now.
Yeah, like we have a friend, Jason, who's here. Say hello, Jason.
Look, he's all excited because we just referred to him.
Just referred to him. Now, Jason's a... would you call yourself simple, Jason? Or would you call yourself...
I would say... No, if you said to me, what is Jason? I would say he's highly intellectual, but he's got something like
a little bit of autism, don't you?
Autism or something.
Maybe.
You got a little bit of autism.
He's got something.
My mom smoked and drank. I don't know. Maybe.
He's got a lot of skin between his eyes.
He doesn't. No, I think his eyes are too close together.
Oh, like a shrunken head, like Beetlejuice.
What he looks like something that's been taken out of the oven that wasn't quite cooked. Like a gingerbread man that's been taken out and then someone's just gotten a spatula and just sliced some eyes in.
Have you ever seen when they carve a face into an apple and then leave it outside and let it rot?
Yes.
That's kind of like...
You have a sunken pumpkin face.
Yeah, your eyes are really sunken into your head.
And you're autistic.
But then you have fat cheeks.
And you're a fat autistic person. And you come and you stay in a house, but you have your own place to stay.
Yeah, he has his own place.
But you choose to stay on our couch because why?
Because I love you guys.
And you've never had friendship like it, have you, you fat bastard? That's what you do.
And you'll do anything we tell you, right?
Anything you say.
Will you do anything we ask you to do?
No.
Okay, today I had a talk with Jim about if I found, because we all know how Jim's life is. I said, someday I know I could walk in your room and find a dead body. There's a chance that the way he has sex, that he could kill a person.
Yes.
And so I said to him, I'm afraid someday that might happen. And he said, what would you do? Would you turn me in? And I said, I wouldn't turn you in. I wouldn't not turn you. I would run away. I would just run away. I'd be in Mexico. He
wouldn't dog me in, and if they came to see me, he'd say he wasn't even in the house. He'd go, I never saw anything.
But I said you would be you'd be at fucking Ralph's right now buying a shovel.
Yeah.
You'd be looking up where you could get lime.
You'd be carrying the body for me.
But then he would fuck up, because here's what he would do. He would call a friend that has a truck and say, we need to borrow your truck, and the guy would be like, I don't have enough space in it. And Jason would say something dumb like, it only needs to fit a body.
No, what he would do is he'd brag about being my friend. And he'd go, I'm disposing of a body for Jim Jeffries.
But you would. Would you help him bury a body?
This is being recorded.
You would help me
him bury a body?
Depends.
I'll tell you the difference. If I found you with a dead body, I would report it because I'd be fearful that you were killing others. Because you wouldn't stop at one, would you? You'd go on a spree.
You would, and you've thought about it, haven't you?
All in.
I told him he looked up.
Go down the mic for a second. Go down the mic. Come down the mic. He's not meant to be on the show, but go down the mic.
You're not allowed to be on the show, but you're not even allowed to be in my house, and you're here all the time.
All right, now, can you make a bomb?
Yeah.
You really can make a bomb?
Yeah.
How do you make a bomb?
Well, I mean, you can use Drano, tinfoil, and a 2-liter. That's pretty basic bomb.
You just rattled that off like a
Drano.
Oh, you know what else? When he rattles stuff off, one time I said something about the statutory rape laws being different in some states, and he went so quickly. He listed them off like he has memorized 14 states.
All right, Texas. How old can you fucking Texas?
It's probably a 16 state. I don't know.
New Mexico.
I don't know the Southwest. I lived in Ohio.
North Carolina. North
Give us the
Carolina.
ones you know.
That's probably like I don't know, like 15, 16. Like Kentucky or something's like 14. Ohio.
Illinois.
I don't know.
You were
rubbish.
See, I told you he shuts down
Yeah,
when you let
you're
him on the radio.
autistic.
No,
fuck.
This is why you're not supposed to be on the show, because you're retarded.
Well, I just knew the states that I listed, and you expect me to know the entire country.
Are your chemicals going to be up from this?
They might. You know, Jim told me today that every time he goes on the road and he comes home, he expects to find me dead in the house.
Yeah.
Because you're going to kill yourself.
No, not an overdose or anything. I expect him to be hanging in my room with a little note written in crayon attached to his chest.
He would never kill himself in your room. He'd kill himself in my room.
Yeah, he would say something. No, if he wouldn't have a note in his chest. If he kills himself in your room, his cock will be out and there'll be cum on the floor, and he'll be dangling from a bit of string, and I will say, "You've been away for too long." It's like when a dog misses you. He gets excited when you get back.
Well, he does. He waits in the street if he knows I'm coming. He'll be like, "Are you at the airport? Are you on your way back?"
You like that?
I don't like that. It creeps me out.
Could you rape a woman?
No.
You told me
I
yes.
told you that I don't think I could even
I told
But do
remotely...
you physically think you could do it if push came to shove, so to say?
Here's what he told me. Jim.
You could.
Jim, here's what he said.
This is why I asked him, because he said this the other day.
This is what he said to me. I said, "You're lucky Jim and I are around because we are somewhat charming to girls and we dilute your creepiness." And I said, "Girls look at you kind of like a rapist because you look like you could rape a woman." He goes, "Oh yeah, I know I look like I could rape a woman or a man. I could rape anything."
I was stoned.
So
Yeah,
that doesn't
that's
excuse that.
That's different to how now.
Do you think you have rapist looks?
I hope not.
What about your tattoos on your arms?
What about them?
They're
You don't
rapey.
think they look rapey?
They're
very
Lindsay's a
rapey.
girl. Lindsay's
Really?
sort of a girl.
We should introduce Lindsay's here. Lindsay's Eddie's personal assistant.
Yes, Lindsay's. Wait. Jason used to be my personal assistant. And
No.
I asked him once. He got mad at me for calling him that, and I said, "What are you then?" And he goes, "I'm your pontiff." He wanted to be called the pontiff.
I thought we were going to start a cult together.
You've been okay. Well, I think this is time to actually read out Jason's CV.
We haven't really introduced what Jason is.
No, but you won't know what he is until you hear all these things.
Well, he just lives on our couch.
He's just a guy who lives on our couch.
He absolutely lives on our
He's
couch.
a bloke who can play the guitar very well, can't get laid, lives on the
And
couch,
fixes up the house.
fixes up the house,
Redid the kitchen.
doesn't pay any rent,
No rent.
eats our food,
Eats all our food.
sits on the couch.
And walks the dogs.
He
does walk
He
the
does
dog.
walk the dogs, and he lies a bit. He's like if Kramer had sex with George Costanza,
Yeah,
and they had a child.
But we sort of decided he's our Ross.
He is our Ross, yeah,
Because he tries to break us up.
yeah. He divides and conquers. Like I smoked in my room a couple of times, so he went and told Eddie because Eddie says there's no smoking thing in the house.
And like tomorrow, he'll try to talk to you about how he should just do this show with you, and I
Yeah.
should not be. And then he'll tell me that we could do it together without you.
Yeah,
He plays us off each other.
I would never do that.
yeah, you
No,
would.
you would.
That is insane.
You do it all. You tell him always.
I don't want you guys to break up.
We're not breaking
We're not
up.
breaking it.
You treat us like divorced parents, and you try to work us off each other.
Who would he
though.
live with?
Who would you live with?
Who would you live
Who
with?
would you live with?
Oh, I know the answer. He thinks Jim's going to buy a brand new big house because Jim's making all this money now. He's already buttered him
I've
up.
got HBO money, so I'm gonna be buying a big house soon,
Yeah.
and there'll be extra room.
And I've got Comedy Central
There's,
money, which is nothing.
there's gonna be a nice couch for you,
Thanks, Jim.
and you won't have to redo
Wait,
anything.
So you would move in with him?
You're going to come with us.
I'm not coming with you. I'm in my own
and
house.
I'm going to legally adopt Jason as my nephew.
I don't think you can do that.
Oh, but we're going to find out who he is.
I think it's probably uncovered territory legally.
And you
probably nobody's ever tried to do it, so we
And
might
you'll-
all go
and
all the way
you'll do
to
it.
like a high court, you know?
Let me ask
I
you.
thought you were going so you think that we'd have to go to a high court for a stupid idea?
Well, I mean, we could create new law in this procedure.
Do you want to know how many buttheads will start fucking
Hold on,
calling their
hold
friends
on.
uncle and stuff like that if we start this?
Hold on. Explain to me how we're going to create a new law.
I don't think anybody's ever tried to legally become someone's uncle before. I've never heard of it.
So how are you going to go about doing it?
Well, I mean, that's how new law is created. When a need isn't being met, legislation has to be created to meet that need. There might be a need for uncles in the world.
Jason, I asked you to get a toilet paper roll. for the toilet paper, to hold the toilet paper in the bathroom. You wrote it on your hand.
It's got a spindle, that.
Yeah, well, he went to Home Depot, and you came home without that. Now you want to change a law designating people's titles and names. You think you can do that?
I didn't say I would do it. I just said that maybe.
You live 5 blocks away. You can't even get back to your house.
Don't you making him sad? His chemicals are.
Should I read his resume?
I went there.
Oh, this is the best. Yeah.
Lindsay, read the resume.
I yesterday found out. I realized he's had like 5 or 6. Anytime I say something, he goes, "Oh, I used to do that."
Let's call the show Bullies.
Every week.
We haven't named the show.
Give me his resume. Lindsay and I yesterday asked.
No, I want Lindsay to read it.
We just okay. Lindsay, get over on his microphone now. Well, no, we need him talking.
No, we need him talking. No, we need
I'll
him
sit
talking.
with you.
Okay, sit in the middle.
You want to sit on
Right,
Uncle
Jim's
Jim's
I'm
lap?
not gonna sit on Uncle Jim's lap.
Well, wait. Are you really going to sit with Jim Esther?
I offered to have sex with Lindsay, and she rejected my advances.
I did.
You didn't?
No, Jim, Uncle.
Come on, Uncle
No.
Jim just wants a little.
Jim
bit.
has his legs wrapped around her.
He actually
little-
didn't ask
a
me
little
for sex.
bit of-
He asked if I'd jerk him off with
With your
with
feet.
your feet.
Yes.
That's right. And then I asked for a tit wank because you have lovely boobs, and you said no because you didn't know what a tit wank was.
No, I said no.
And then we
because-
had to explain, and then you said yes.
No, that didn't happen.
You did want to know what a tit wank was, and you said you've done it.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
say
said
that
back
I
in the
did it.
day you used to sleep with lots of guys, but you don't sleep with lots of guys anymore.
You don't think we're going to bring up every single thing you tell us?
I guess I wasn't thinking that at the time.
You said,
I didn't say anything.
You said because you met a guy that you couldn't remember sleeping with, you thought that you better slow yourself down. These are things that we can't say to Jason because Jason's only fucked 2 people in his life.
Jason has had sex with 2 women, one of which was a lesbian.
And his wife. His wife has actually slept with more women than him. That's fucking true. That's fucking true. She used to bring back girls for threesomes and not let him in the room. That's true. And he couldn't see the warning signs for the end of the relationship.
I remember when he first told me that. He said, things aren't good. I said, what's going on? He goes, well, my wife likes to have sex with women. I go, that sounds great. He goes, yeah, but she doesn't really let me have sex with the other girl. And I go, well, you get to still have sex with your wife. He goes, no, she doesn't let me have sex either. And I went, well, that's called, you're just a voyeur. You're a creepy guy in the room.
No,
That's
he
not
wasn't
true.
even.
That's not true.
Were you even allowed to look?
No, I would have sex with her sometimes.
With your
Just
wife?
Once in a while, they're like a girl that.
Did your wife ever let you penetrate one of the other girls?
No.
No.
Never.
Even finger? Were you allowed to finger one of them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That must have sent them wild.
With
Your chubby
fat
little hands.
Chubby little sausage fingers. With your long fingernails on them so you can...
It's
pick
probably
it up.
best you didn't put your cock in them and disappoint them. Your fingers are probably your best attribute.
He's got a large finger.
Yeah, he
Well, he's got massive hands but a small cock.
He does. Plays guitar.
How do you know? You don't
We
know.
saw you. We took
We've
pictures.
seen, yeah. He made out with a girl the other day and he's been walking around like fucking King Muck.
Yeah, he's all...
He has. He's been walking around the house like... He's like, hey, dudes, you know when you make out with girls? Because I do.
And he made out with her only because I saw them. He spent 12 hours with the girl till I finally walked up behind them, grabbed both their arms, and put their hands together.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of an
Yeah.
exaggeration.
How many times I was?
It was like 2 Y chromosomes joining.
We were. We were. Remember, he was with the 2 girls, and they were both half black girls. And I go, have sex with both of you, can finally have a black girl.
Yeah, that's true. Did that happen? Did you have sex? No, you haven't.
No.
That would have doubled the number, Jim.
No, at times, there's moments like he's really, like, not had sex with girls, but the conversations have been really, really hot that he's had with them. And I've seen him hold hands with girls. And he's brought several girls back to the house brought them into the living room where I've gone upstairs, like, all right, I'll leave you 2 alone. And my masturbating has been louder than their conversation.
But I like when he comes back and he brings them here, and all he does is talk about. He'll bring a girl here, and then he'll talk about Jim, Eddie, and I. Jim, Eddie, and I were doing
Oh
it.
no!
That's your sales
I
trick.
do not.
Yeah, you do. Yes,
no,
you do.
I don't.
What do you talk to them about?
Chi.
Yeah, he does this thing. He does this thing with Chi where he puts his hands on either side of someone's hands and then makes your hand feel warm in the middle. And he thinks that's because he's got wonderful Chi. But it's just that fat guys exude a lot of heat. I mean, it's just sweat from him holding his hands up for too long.
He told me today, out of the blue, he just said to me, I haven't masturbated in a long time. And I went, I haven't asked you that and didn't really want to know either. Why haven't you masturbated in a while?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
No, I just...
Probably because he sleeps on your couch.
I've never missed a day since I was 10. I really haven't. Honestly.
Come on.
I have not missed a day masturbating since I was 10 years old. I have not missed a day. And I'm including long-haul flights from Sydney to London. That's a 24-hour flight. I still knock one out in the little toilet.
I've done it in the toilet. I won't do it in the seat, but I've had flight attendants...
No, I've never done it in the seat.
Flight attendants tell me those blankets are always cum-filled.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
As is the blanket that I let Jason sleep under down here.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Have you ever, don't lie to me, have you ever masturbated on my couch? Don't lie to me.
Have you? No, be honest. Have you masturbated on E's couch?
Maybe.
Yeah. That's disgusting because I've masturbated here as well.
And you know what happens when you mix your cum with his cum.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. 2012, the world comes together.
The Mayan calendar predicted our two cums coming together.
And created a monster.
It'll have teeth in it.
A monster.
Just the fattest, palest fucking sperm ever.
All right. Calm down. Now your insults are going like a scatter bomb.
So Jason's resume.
Like, can I give a little backstory to this? Jason was telling us all the things he's done. Well, every time we said something, he's like, "Oh, I've done that."
I got to admit, though, even though most of this sounds like lies, he normally has a little bit of evidence to back it up.
I would say that his stories are 26% true.
Wait, when have you disproven?
They're all based in truth.
We will in your resume.
I'll tell you a story I think is a lie. I reckon you've only fucked one chick.
And I don't think you've ever masturbated on my couch. I think you do it in my bed when I'm gone. All right, let's get on his resume.
So his resume, Jason.
Just give us a few at a time. You can't give them all at once.
All right. Auto mechanic.
I believe that.
Okay, wait a minute. Really? For like a proper mechanic?
Cars.
Yeah, I apprenticed.
You're an apprentice?
No. I mean, I got to the point where I was doing some auto repairs on my own, but I was an auto body technician.
Oh. He was also a wrestler?
Well, high school.
No. You've said to me that you wore the mask and everything and you were like a Mexican wrestler.
Did he really tell you that?
He did tell me.
Level.
You said you're a professional wrestler.
No, I never said that.
Then if we're going to go my resume, I was a soccer player, a cricket player, a track and field. If we're going to say every stupid thing we did as fucking kids, I was good at pottery.
Wait. You told him you had a Mexican wrestler mask because if you have that mask,
you said you're a professional. Okay. You said you're a professional wrestler.
No, I did not.
Well, I'll give him this. We are going to have an MMA guy on the show as a guest. He told me he would wrestle him. He's not afraid.
So he could be a wrestler.
No. Scrap that off. What's that? He wasn't. He did that in high school. That's not a fucking.
You can't put that on your resume.
You can't put shit you did as a child on your CV.
Okay, boat engine.
CV?
It's some dumb Australian term.
Curriculum vitae.
Boat engine.
Latin, you
mechanic.
dumb fuck.
Boat engine mechanic.
That's a bit harsh. Sorry.
Boat engine mechanic.
No, I'm starting that. That's
okay.
new.
Okay, you can't talk about your future dreams either.
Put that. See, I didn't make this list.
Oh, jeez. Why don't you just say you're a multi-millionaire too?
Massage therapist.
Yes.
Okay, where'd you do that and who to?
This is true. He owns a table.
I've been doing clients for like 3 years now.
Now, watch this.
I'll have a massage live in the air one day.
Are you licensed?
No.
Here's my question. Is it consensual? Is that...
Yeah.
No. There's straps on the table.
Wait. So you've got a table. You go over to people's houses. You massage them without any certification, any license. Do you know there's a chance of a lawsuit if you fuck them up?
Most of the people that I work on are massage therapists.
Right. Oh my god. That's like a comedian that just plays open mic rooms. that doesn't count if you're just massaging other people.
That's like a service.
No.
I
do it by donation. They pay me for my services.
That's like
actual clients.
Can you imagine a doctor going, "I only operate on other doctors"?
I will take one of your massages, and I will pay you accordingly to how good I think it is, and I'll be fair. I will be fair.
All right.
And we'll come back one week and we'll see how much I pay.
I'll take that challenge.
He was also...
I will not let him touch me ever. Because he enjoys it too much.
He hugged me before.
I never hugged you. Ever.
Hugged me.
I've never hugged you.
You patted me on the back last night.
I did pat you on the back.
They went for a jog together. And you get a pat on the back every day, you don't die. So you got 4 left.
Personal barista to the stars.
What's that? What's a personal
coffee maker?
Coffee maker.
Oh, okay. No, I've heard about this. You made coffee and you used to bring it. You used to bring it into recording studios and stuff.
No. I worked on set for it. Usually,
but it doesn't make you a personal coffee maker.
No.
You can't say the celebrity name.
We had 3 clients. One of them I can't name.
Really?
You can't
name them though. You can't name Tom. We're not allowed to do that. We're gonna have to edit that out because he's.
Why do you have to edit it out? Eddie just guessed it.
I just guessed.
Eddie just guessed. Why do you have to? You should have played it down and go not Tom. This is why you fucking.
Wait. Okay. Why don't you say this then? Why don't you say
he breached trust? I told him that, and he's
I didn't breach.
So you breached trust by telling Eddie,
and you signed a contract. You told me that you couldn't tell that there was a gay man that was married under contract.
I don't know what he's talking about.
What we'll do is we will
a Scientologist that you made coffee.
We will bleep out only the name Tom,
but we will talk
about everything else that's said around.
Well, because
that actor from Vanilla Sky.
What happened was the last few months I was
the actor from Risky Business.
The last few months I was working there,
the actor from Mission Impossible.
Our company provided. He was
the guy that drank your coffee from A Few Good Men.
Him, Cameron Diaz, and
the actor that was in Animal House. No, that's Kevin Bacon.
How did he get the cream in his coffee? A Few Good Men.
This is a good one. Jason was a stuntman.
Okay, well, you wouldn't have doubled up for the guy from Top Gun because
you were making coffee then.
Yeah, you're making coffee on that one. Now, what happened? Were you on movie set bringing a coffee, and then someone came up to you and said, "Hey, did you fall over and then still keep the coffee?"
No.
And not hurt yourself? And someone went.
We did see him go down the step.
We had video footage of this. It would have been good on our Facebook page if someone didn't delete it.
Yeah, that is my fault. I did delete it. But he did jump from my loft when he was drunk through the beams and landed on the floor. And I went, "Wow, that was good, Jason. How did you do that?" And he goes, "That was a dynamic landing. I used to be a stuntman." So then we made him go down the stairs.
On an office chair with wheels.
And he hopped down the stairs.
We paid him $100. We're not cruel.
We paid him 110. I gave him 60.
There was 60 Canadian though.
60 Canadian. What am I going to do with that?
Why don't you travel, broaden your horizons?
Like he has a passport.
Jason was a producer.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is good.
What did you produce?
Well,
just because you want to be things in your head doesn't make it so.
You're like Walter Mitty.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just because you think, I'd like to be a producer someday and a motorboat mechanic. You can't put it on your CV.
What have you produced?
Well, there's a couple projects that I'm involved in.
Right.
One of them's called...
Has any of them ever paid you?
Not yet.
No, okay, you're not a producer. No. You can't just...
That's off the resume.
Yeah, that's off the resume. You can't just go...
The next one is legitimate. Jason... currently still is a cosmetic broker.
Whoa. Hold on. There's a product. We can't discuss the name of the product either because we're going to mess up the deal, but there's a mega international deal going on that Jason is brokering.
And do they use you for the animal testing?
So Jason is brokering this deal between the cosmetic company and the manufacturer. And when it goes through, how much money are you going to make?
I have no idea.
What do you give a guess?
I get 5% of all the deal.
My god!
Yeah.
No, it's.
Is it a lipstick? Is it a?
No, it's a dermal regenerative compound. Basically, it makes your skin heal.
It's basically his cum.
Yeah.
No, it makes your skin younger. Jim, I'll get you some.
I've got lovely skin.
He'll give you some fresh stuff.
Yeah, it'll make you,
It's say it again the technical way.
Thermal regenerative compound.
All right, okay. Well, we'll put a tick next to that one. Has anyone?
Oh,
No, hang on.
It hasn't gone through.
Here's how I got involved with it. They were trying to market it into the tattoo industry.
Yeah.
They wanted me to be a sales guy because I had the ink and I'm personable, and
All of his jobs he finds on the alleyways of Venice.
Yeah.
By chatting to homeless people with crazy ideas.
No, here's what it is. He hangs out at a coffee shop 4 to 5 hours a day. He used to work there until they fired him for giving away the store.
no.
Yes. You
No.
did. Yeah.
No.
Jason, did
No.
I ever pay for a coffee when you worked there?
I had $125 a month allotment that I could comp coffees for.
You never gave me a coffee.
Yeah, he gave me.
You never came in for a
He gave me a-
coffee.
I don't
But
drink coffee.
Anyways, he sits at this coffee shop and he meets people.
It's the dogs are upstairs
The
crying.
dogs are upset.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause-
Okay, he built.
Wait, I'm not
Hang
done.
on,
Hold on.
I'm talking-
Jesus, slow
Jesus,
down.
Elvins, you're not going to get a foot wank out of me that way.
So he works at this coffee shop, and his way is to put people together. He feels like he's so resourceful. He knows everyone in Venice.
This is a little cruel. This is
Not-
no. This, I don't. Come on.
How's this cruel?
Come on.
Is this not true?
Do I not do it?
He knows everyone.
You'd be a little condescending about it.
I am, but you put
Listen
people
to your
together.
tone. Be a little bit more positive, please.
No, you've upset him. Keep him on. Keep him
Yeah.
All
on.
right, but
Don't upset me.
you do put people together, but you put them together
Sure.
with fallacies. He'll be like, this guy
Oh.
right here was a barista.
A lot
to
of
the
your
stuff.
deals are done on mushrooms.
Maybe.
Yeah. A lot of-
Now, fallacies. That's not true. That's
Okay.
not cool.
Okay,
I
it's
don't
all
lie
real.
to people.
He's got his chemicals up. If you can see his little face right now, he's as angry as Satan.
That's what he says every time I upset him, that his chemicals are up.
Okay, he built log homes, specifically timber frame.
Yeah.
I have that noted.
Yeah, I like that
I kinda
because
believe
I
it.
like how you say specifically timber frame. Like most log homes are made with wicker.
No. Most log homes are made with kits, as opposed to a custom frame, like a custom log home.
Where
you-
did you do this?
Just to make
Ohio.
it. How old are you again?
Oh man.
You're in your late 30s.
Don't do this because he's right
No,
now.
but how did he fit all these
Come on.
things in?
Jim,
I get a
he's
new job
dating
every
a
6
girl
months.
right now that is 21 years old.
No, she's
He's
24.
not. He's not. No, she's 24, and he's made out with her, and he fingered her from
No, I
behind
didn't.
through her
Yeah, you did. You
skirt.
touched her vagina.
Through the skirt. He walked her down to the car.
Hey! He's
What
giving
is this?
He's
What
giving
is
us this. Can't be on the air.
Come on, we can't have this shit in the show.
That's what she said. What is this? What is this? We can't have this. And you just kept on
and you
forcing.
just kept going with your rapey
You
eyes.
kept going
your
with
sunken in
your
rapist
little
eyes.
sausage rape fingers.
And your
This is-
and your overbearing
This
weight
hurts a
that you
lot.
pressured against her.
Jim,
Next-
you gotta help me.
This is
not-
a segue. No, this is a segue into the next job, which was he was an
Wait.
evangelical worship leader.
So far we only agree that he built timber logs.
I don't think he did build timber logs.
How many homes did you build?
One.
Right. That's not an occupation.
months. 3
That's
months.
a hobby.
No, I did it 3 months. I was a contractor.
So how much did you get paid?
$5.25 a week.
All right. Okay. We'll give him that. That's a tick.
He built a house.
So what's he got? Stuntman. We didn't even talk about Stuntman. What stunts did you ever do?
It was for ESPN Syracuse March Madness 2007. They're doing this award thing with the Syracuse chess team. I was
Wait.
He did a lot of
whoa.
he did a lot of chess related stunts.
There's you can do.
You
a
move
stunt with
queen
chess.
to F5.
No.
Fuck, you can hurt
I
your
was
finger, man.
dressed as a chess player running from the Syracuse.
How do you dress as a chess player?
I had like a blazer, khakis with like a little patch and a striped tie.
Just dressed like a nerd. So you look dressed like a
Yeah.
nerd. Yeah.
But I was playing a chess player in the commercial.
So that would have helped out with your acting.
Are you a chess player?
I can play chess.
How
I'm
good are you?
Not real good.
I'll challenge you.
Finally.
Well, I mean, I haven't played in forever. Who knows?
But if you were on mushrooms, how good would you
Yeah,
be?
I don't imagine you've gotten better.
No, probably not.
If you were on mushrooms, would you play better?
I don't know. That'd be an interesting call. 'Cause-
Why? Do you think like something would change?
Well, just your mind opens up a lot when you know.
Yeah, you think you'd start looking at the chessboard like Russell Crowe in
I
A
might
Beautiful
see
Mind?
it. Yeah,
And you might actually get knowledge.
possible.
Okay.
Do you ever smear your shit against the wall?
Do you?
Okay, let's.
he was
My
a
shit, not yours.
he was an evangelical worship leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you were in a cult for a while.
3 years.
Was it a cult, really, technically?
Technically, I wouldn't define it as a cult, but it was definitely a controlling church.
It was how was it controlling?
So
They had a lot of control over the people's lives.
But you're easy to
so
control.
you were just a Catholic.
I think it was just one guy that walked around with Jason,
It was-
and he controlled Jason.
After he leaves us, he's going to call us a cult.
I was just going to say that.
It's taken years to get out of it. They really used to pressure me. They made me make kitchens.
I had to walk the dogs and sleep on a couch. Wait. Do we control you?
You like to?
Do we?
No.
Okay.
That's the wrong answer, bitch.
But you told me if I told you to kill your grandmother, you would do it.
No, I didn't.
You said if I had a good reason, you would do it. I heard you.
I
earlier
can't believe
today.
the things you say to me, and like you get the microphone and you just start, cutting loose with all this.
Don't listen to him, mate. Don't
not-
listen to him.
Like
He's
he's
just-
putting words into my mouth.
He's just
left
trying
and
to
right.
upset
Look at
you.
it. Look how angry he is at me.
Don't
'cause
get your
I-
chemicals up.
Yeah.
His chemicals are up.
Keep your chemicals down.
Well, this next one is my favorite. Jason was a junior lifeguard.
Yeah, I went through junior YMCA camps growing up.
Yeah, no, did you get paid for it?
No.
Not a job. Cross it out.
Cross it
No.
off.
It's a certification.
but it doesn't
No,
matter.
a certification.
I didn't say it was a job.
I got my knots badge in Scouts.
Yeah,
I'm not going to call
it's-
myself a
Here's the
knotologist.
problem is that the producer that put this list together didn't do their diligence.
Oh, well, we're doing
Clarify.
our
Whoa.
due
now.
diligence now, so you just shut up and sit there and take
But I
it.
never claimed that as a job. See, there's things that I'm getting.
No, this isn't your list of hobbies.
Well, I never.
These are your
Okay,
imaginary
this is a job.
jobs.
This is
No, these are jobs I've had a lot of.
okay, this was Cisco Systems Infrastructure Sales.
Oh.
Sales. Yeah.
This is a job.
What did you do there?
I worked for a channel partner for Cisco Systems, the company.
Whoa. Did you work for Cisco Systems or for their channel partner?
We were a reseller. of
So you
Cisco.
weren't Cisco.
No, but we were all certified with the.
But you
with
told me
Cisco
you
systems.
worked for Cisco.
No,
No.
you're
No,
clutching
no.
it. That doesn't matter.
No. He did not work for Cisco.
But did-
Cisco's a
did-
big
See,
corporation.
here we go again
Did
with.
someone? Did
I
someone?
didn't claim that I worked for Cisco.
No, that's okay.
I was a Cisco reseller.
Hey! Don't listen to him.
Listen
Don't let
to
him
He's doing it
upset
again.
you.
Listen
It's
to
like-
me.
Don't let him
Listen
upset
to me.
you.
Listen to me, not to Jim. Listen to me. Did you work for Cisco?
No.
I knew it. You told me you worked for Cisco.
No.
Done. Exit off the list.
I believe you,
It's off the
Jason.
list.
Give it a
Okay,
tick.
this one is a current position. He's a juice associate.
Ooh,
That's-
But what's a juice
That's-
associate?
What
You
is
work
a
at the
juice?
juice. You work at the
Who,
juice.
who
bar.
made up that word?
what word?
Associate.
Who wrote down juice associate?
Why?
Who chose that word?
What?
Who chose the
what?
word?
What do you call yourself?
I don't know. I don't have a title.
What is your title then?
You work at a juice bar.
I just work there. I don't have a
Who works at a
title.
juice bar? Okay,
if
we'll
you were
tick
going to put it
that.
on your resume, what would you call
web
it?
designer.
Web design. Here we
What
go.
would you call it? I want to know what he would call it on his resume.
Worked at a juice bar. Worked at a
Worked at a
juice bar.
Juice bar. Okay.
Juice bar guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one I like. This one I like. You were a Christian rock booking agent.
Yeah, that one. I like that one.
And it's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Did you ever get asked to book for a normal band, or was it only Christian rock?
No, we represented specific artists.
And they were all Christian.
Yeah.
And you have a, we should mention this. You have a
One of them
tattoo,
came out of the closet though, and then lost his whole. That was pretty.
Christian Edge.
Yeah.
Did you ever party with these guys?
No.
We should
Well,
mention at this
that-
stage that you have a Jesus fish tattoo on one of your arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
And
old days.
do you still believe in God?
No.
No. When did you lose your faith?
Well, I didn't lose my faith. I gained an understanding.
Oh, I like the way that sounds.
Explain more. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I believe in.
He got a new house to live in.
I love him when he talks like this.
Well, I mean, I just believe in quantum theory. Just the universe is connected, and there's things that we can't understand that.
No, what things can't we understand? What don't you understand?
Well, I mean, I don't know. What I believe is that we create our reality, right? And that what we perceive is our reality, and that's the only thing that we ultimately have control over in our lives.
Do you know that was so profound that someone who's listening to this right now, that will be their Twitter update.
Do you know what? Beyond that, that is going to. Most Christian believers that listen to the show are probably going to leave the religion because of that.
You've changed me. I'm an atheist, but I'm thinking of believing in God. Just a shift.
No, I mean,
You made me right there want to kill myself.
Now we know how it is to be you.
Okay, Okay, here's a good. This is true, and we did do the research on this one. Jason was and/or still is a SAG actor.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's set this one up properly.
Now, may I say, I've had a career in comedy for over 11 years and done every TV show you could think of, telling jokes, and I'm yet to be in a movie. And my dream is to one day be in a movie. But Jason here has been in a film.
Not only has he been in a film, the other night he told us the film.
It's on Netflix.
I have not been in a film either. I've auditioned for 10 million of them. No one's ever cast me. I'm still willing. Jason moved to LA, and within how long?
2 years.
2 years, booked a major motion picture starring Michael Douglas, and neither of us had seen it, so we pulled it up on Netflix.
What was the name of the film
night.
again?
King of California.
King of California.
And what was your role? He's on IMDb,
I play.
and he's in the credits.
Costco
I
employee.
was the Costco employee.
Aren't you Costco employee 1?
I don't know.
No. They only list one Costco employee on the credits. There was
Yeah,
two of them.
The other guy was an extra.
But the other guy was an extra.
Right.
Now this is where it gets interesting.
He had 5 lines, supposedly. 5 lines.
I did.
How many of them actually appeared in the film?
None.
None. So the other guy was an extra, and he didn't say anything, and he didn't get a credit. But you didn't say anything either. And what was your thing in the movie? What did you do?
Well, I helped her load the dishwasher.
You
into
put
the
a
back.
dishwasher into the back of a car.
And my favorite part is that he smiles at the camera like a bad extra.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
He looks.
you do that
you
smile.
look like the fattest mong on earth. You've got like this Costco outfit.
I was pretty fat back then.
Yeah, you were pretty big. You were twice the size you are now.
They put a reflector on him like no one was going to see him anyway.
A little tiny one of those reflective waistcoats.
so that you don't get hit in the parking lot.
After you leave Costco, you go for a jog or something. And there was. If you haven't seen the film, there's gold in the washing machine. They hide all the gold in the washing machine.
So what were your lines?
Pretty heavy for a washing machine or something, and I don't remember all of them, but
Pretty heavy for a washing machine. Did you go over to Michael Douglas and say, "Hey"?
he wasn't on set that day.
Oh, okay.
It was
between
Ray Joy.
me and you, I think you're the reason that Michael Douglas has throat cancer.
Wow.
I'm putting it out there, but just meeting you, I feel like cancer's growing inside me. I think
this room is carcinogenic thanks to you. This couch
This
is.
segues into his next job.
you're
Which
like licking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Jason is an active philanthropist. Why don't you tell them about the charity you run?
He is an active philanthropist.
So we started a charity on the beach. It's called Feed the Beach, and every Thanksgiving we do a dinner for the entire community.
How many people do you feed?
We've averaged between 800 and to 1,000 every year.
I've got a charity called Feed the Bitch, and your wife comes over and sucks my cock once a week.
Yeah, that's cool.
But we don't believe it because you're a guy.
Well, no, she does. She probably would do it. She would do
That's
that.
Just to upset you.
Yeah, to get to me.
Are you high right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you not to get high before the show.
but he told me to get high.
No,
before
but
the
you-
show.
No, I never.
Who do you
I
listen to?
never told
I said,
you.
Jim, I want to go outside and smoke. You go, yeah, go ahead, lad. Have a good one.
No, but who do you listen to more? Who
Is
keeps
that
you out
how
of
I
trouble?
talk now? like I'm a
You
boot
called me-
polish from the turn of the century.
You called me
Off
lad.
you go, lad. Enjoy yourself.
You said lad.
I will throw a farthing at you and wait for you to come back.
Listen to me. Don't listen to him anymore. I'm the one that keeps you out of trouble. Who feeds you more?
Lately,
Lately?
it's kind of a tie.
Who feeds you more today?
You did.
So you're going to listen to him today. I told you, don't get high unless you reward yourself. Why were you rewarding yourself before a show?
I was actually rewarding myself for last night's WOD. So actually, I heard a lot.
That
So
could be
I was,
interpreted a lot.
His
of
WOD,
different
he did a
ways.
workout last night. He ran 3 miles.
after doing 50 pull-ups and 100 push-ups.
And rolling around like a fucking wet seal on the floor.
I was what?
That's what you looked like.
Thanks.
All right, now...
No, we must give credit. We can't just bag into Jason. Jason was really fat, and now he's just fat.
He said to me...
He's lost a lot of
This is the
weight.
best. He said to me, I'm only 260 pounds. And I said, that's the only time only has been put before 260 pounds. Now he's 230 pounds.
What was he?
I was over at 305.
I think the scale just used to say grotesque. If you just keep the acting up, Enough with the log cabins.
That.
And I'm happier now that I've met you, Jason.
Thanks.
I am.
This
Because
show should be called Almost Gay.
I've always wanted to have a friend. I was going to join the Big Brother program before I met you. I was going to do it. I was going to take some disadvantaged little retard to Disneyland. I was going to do it.
You know what? He's going to take you
I
up
want
on
to go to
Disneyland. now.
Disneyland.
I'll take you to Disneyland.
Will you?
We'll do the teacups together.
You promise?
You're not allowed on the scary rides.
They're going to have to weigh him before you get.
Wait, you don't like roller coasters?
I like roller coasters, but you wouldn't.
They're not going to.
I love them.
They're not going to
No.
let you on
No.
roller coaster. You'll throw off.
You
you'll throw
can't.
off the weight
They
balance.
say pregnant people or people with heart conditions can't get on, and you're both. So you're not allowed on.
The strobe light thing's going to set off your epilepsy too.
I don't have epilepsy.
You have something. I've seen you have spasms, weird shit that you do every once in a while.
There's one job here that's not a job, but I want to read it myself.
Yeah.
What?
Interviewed for county sheriff. when did they say that? And did you apply for the job, or did someone just get you off the street or in the coffee shop at the juice bar and just go, you look like you could get shit done, man.
Or was that right after you were
This is in
selling-
Ohio. I applied for the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department.
Were you selling pot at the time?
No, I was still a straight edge back then. I was a Christian and all that.
Okay.
Now, Jason, as you've been on the show, have you enjoyed yourself?
Kind of.
Do you feel like we've been too harsh to you?
You made me a little bit nervous.
Did we get your chemicals up?
Who's been nicer to you?
I don't know, Jim. You said some mean things tonight.
Yeah, but come on. At least they never cut you off. Eddie always cut you off.
Yeah, Eddie gets more intimidating with his body.
Yeah, but I say think.
You're much more relaxed, but
But then it's more cruel.
crueler.
Yeah, I'm more
it's more
cruel.
cruel.
That's right, you fat cunt.
Listen,
Look at you. I love you, Jason.
Jason, you've done a very
Hey, do
good job.
you want to stay up in my room tonight?
You're never.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be
He's
up
going to be
there.
raping you.
I'll be in there. I'll be in there.
You're
I'll-
never going to be on the show.
Do you have
again.
the
I'll cuddle you to the nightmares go away.
Do you have the gaming system hooked up?
No, we can organise something.
Do you know we're creating a monster? We can't have him on the show again because if anybody likes him,
We once going to do stand up for 5 minutes, and he got one laugh in 5 minutes, and now he thinks he's a stand up.
You were laughing.
Yeah,
I
you-
saw you
That's
laughing.
not a list, actually.
we were
That
laughing
encouraged me.
at you. We
That
were laughing
encouraged
at
me was
you.
when you were laughing.
Hey, what did I say to you late at night when you came home, or early in the morning when you came home? What did I say to you?
Good job, Jason.
Yeah, I said,
You did a good job.
You did a good job, Jason.
And what did I
good
say
job.
to you?
I don't remember.
No, but Jason pulled me aside and said, right afterwards, he said, you know what? If you trained me, I could be a really good
I could be your
stand-up."
Darth Vader.
Yeah, he goes, no, that was another thing you said.
No, it was about
I
that.
was sitting in a car with him, and we were driving along, and we weren't talking about nothing, and he turned to me, and his exact words were, Tory spelling, what was all that about? There wasn't a billboard or anything. And I was like, yeah, that is crazy. Hey, how many years were we subjected to that?
I just want to set the precedent. He can't keep coming on the show like this because he gets cocky. He kissed a girl, and then he walked in the house with new sunglasses on the next day.
He did walk in with new sunglasses on, saying, smell my finger. I
Yeah.
fingered it next to a
Yeah.
car.
So we can't.
No.
He gets cocky, and especially if we get emails, because we will take emails from the show. You can go to either of our Facebook sites, which are Jim Jeffries. How you spelling it these days?
Jefferies, so it's Jim, JIMJEFFERIES.
And mine's Eddie Ift, EDDIEIFFT.
And don't go to any of my non-fan
Yeah.
pages, the dickheads that start up fan pages. They aren't really fan pages.
Send us messages, and I know don't anybody write in and go, I really like Jason, because he'll get cocky, and we can't. We have to keep you.
If
down.
we leave you a photo, someone can set up a page as Jason themselves if you want to man it
yeah.
and answer questions.
We're
for them.
gonna have a fan page though. We don't have a name of the show yet,
I think we call it bullies.
or almost gay,
Almost gay.
almost gay bullies.
But gay people predominantly, if you meet them, are very bullyish.
Yeah,
Have you ever met a gay guy that's very complimentary about everyone else in the room? They're
No,
cutty
they're
fucks,
really
gays, aren't they? They're really mean. They're mean for people who have so much prejudice against them in society. They aren't half assholes.
That's a
gay people.
stereotype, though. I have some really nice gay friends.
Yeah, there's exceptions to every
Jason's
rule.
really
No,
nice.
there's exceptions to
His
every
wife's not.
rule. Yeah, his wife's a bitch. She was a bitch, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was mean, wasn't she?
Well,
She didn't have a good chi, that woman.
No. Did
No.
you know that? Did you know her chi was bad?
you know, love makes you blind.
Really? I think looking at that acidic cunt could make you blind, because I remember if it spat back at you, you'd lose your vision forever. What with all that other men's cum in it falling out.
All right, so I think we should close up this show. You can find us, if you want to find the podcast, it's on Stitcher. Just go to Stitcher.com and you can upload or download or whatever the hell you do on, you can get it onto your iPhone or your whatever those, what's the new phone you want?
Oh, I want to get a Droid, I think.
Yeah, you can get it on the Droid, you can get it on the Palm, you can get it on any of these phones. You can also listen on the web on Stitcher.com. So, we don't know the name of the show, though, which is good. Just look for Jim Jeffries and Eddie.
No, but when the show goes out, it will have a name on it.
Oh, it will?
Yeah, when this first one goes out, because the people who are listening to this, we're not advertising now. So we'll have a name for it, and you'll know what it's called, because we're going to, this isn't live, so we'll put it on.
We'll have a name, and then you find it.
We're thinking of calling it Talking Shit, Bullies, Almost Gay, End of the World was another one.
Jim and Eddie's End of the World.
Jim and Eddie's End of the World.
Jim and Eddie hate Jason.
Yeah, or we're going to call it...
He would like that because his name would be in it then. Look at how excited he got.
How about the Jason Hour?
Oh, that's a great one.
Hey, you would have loved that.
They don't even know this, but that's Jason's name,
That's
Jason
Jason's-
Hour. So it would be the Jason Hour.
So, all right, I'm going to close this out. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our
Good night.
first.
One's an asshole, one's a grouch, and relentless. All them